Okay. So Manjit, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cheers. Fernando, how are you doing?
Hi, boss. Good.
You're finally here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Fernando, what was the most valuable experience you got or you learned in my class?
Uh, Many things, but I believe the most valuable experience was that I found the best English learning group, uh, the best English teacher I have had. That's you, Andrew, and thank you.
Yeah.
Then I had was improving my confidence in speaking English, especially during the practice tests
Mhm.
and group discussions. That helped me to express my idea more clearly and fluently.
Wonderful. And what were the top three things you learned during the term? The top three.
I learned how to structure my essay more effectively, especially for the writing task.
Hmm.
And then I improved my listening skills by practicing with different English accents.
Hmm.
And I also learned useful strategies for managing time during the reading and speaking sections.
Hmm. Yes. And um, and so, what did you find most engaging or interesting during the term?
Um, I really enjoyed the class, but I found the speaking practice session most engaging for me.
Mhm.
They were fun, interactive, and helped me some advices to think quickly in English while speaking with others.
Yeah, the impromptu questions, right?
Yeah,
Like yeah, to organize, to come up with a quick answer without overthinking, but quick but meaningful
yeah.
and effective, right? Okay, so what surprised you about the class? I know, I remember like when you before you came to my class, you
Yep.
called me. Or did you call me or I called you?
I called you first. I text you, and then you call me back, even when
Yes.
you are in your time off, and that was awesome. And I
Yes,
still
yes, I
appreciate.
was yeah, yeah, you're very welcome. Um, I I was on my way to Niagara Falls to see a concert, and
Okay.
I said because in my car, I have this I could speak on the in my car, like there's a system where I can speak. I don't know what to call it. And so when you called, I said, "Oh, Fernando is Fernando is calling," and then
You
so
say,
I
who is that
said,
guy?
no, no, I knew it was you. I knew it
Okay.
was you. I don't have the face. I did not have the face, but I knew it was you. And so I said, you know what? I am anyway. I had 1 hour, from Toronto to Niagara Falls. Yeah, so why don't I speak to you? So I spoke to you.
And that is one of my favorite place to visit. I was visited, I think, 2 or 3 times, but I'm always thinking to come back.
You mean Niagara?
Yes, I love that
Oh,
place.
I've been to Niagara Falls over 50 times, but I never get tired. It's
Yeah, yeah, me
amazing. It's
too.
an amazing
Me too.
place.
Even I still have pending some activities to do there
Mhm.
because it's a beautiful place. They have another attractions, and I still pending to do.
Yes, yeah, there's so many things to do there.
Yeah.
And what's okay, okay. No, did I ask you what surprised you about the class?
Uh, yeah, I think we talk a little bit about that, but I love the way you show us many many forms to do to explain something.
Hmm.
Always you are using examples, give us samples on real situations,
Hmm.
even share your experience. That's great for us. And even when heard my classmate and heard their experience also, that helped me a lot.
Wonderful. Yeah, like Viviana said the same thing about she picked up ideas from other students.
Yeah.
Yes, and what was the most challenging concept you learned in my class, or
Uh,
you
uh,
encountered in my class?
yeah, the most challenging part for me, I think, was the writing task. Also, when I have to analyzing some reading or histories and then describing on my works. But
Mm,
with practice and then your feedback, I start to feel more relaxed. I still have to work in this, especially in my pronunciations. But I think it's now I'm in better position than before.
wonderful. Okay, how did you feel about the classroom environment? Like the students, the teacher, and you.
Yeah, always like a familiar group. You start the class breaking the ice with telling some situation, or then comment some news that help us to bring a better environment for everyone. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, amazing. And how did you find the whole term beneficial for you?
Yes, definitely. The course not only prepare me for IELTS, but also help me to feel more confident using English in real life situations. I
Mm,
believe that my grammar, my vocabulary, and pronunciation have all improved. Your one by one feedback session were great
mm.
for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Fernando. And what would you tell another student about my class?
I would say I highly recommend your class. You always support. You're always well informed. Also provide us, as I said before, feedback not only for the whole group. You focus in one specific um, needed we have. Some if you saw some weakness, then you let us, and so that's great. Also, the lessons are well organized, and the learning environment is motivating.
Thank you so much for those beautiful words. When you said the lessons are very organized, actually, Maliha mentioned to me about like looking at my PowerPoint presentations, the lessons, how I use colors and text and fonts. She said that she knew I work so hard.
Yeah,
You know,
I just could imagine how uh, too much time you took to prepare the class. I know it's not just the our sessions, Saturday's class. You have to prepare this, and when I saw all your materials, I think, oh, Andrew had to do this for
yeah,
long,
3 hours,
many
2 hours.
hours, many hours.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true, and it's so unfortunate that other people, and I'm not talking about the students. Other people don't see it, right?
yeah.
Like,
No, but I see it. Even it's not just find information and put in this. No, you try to choose to pick. Okay, this is for my
exactly.
group. This can work. This not. It's too much.
Mhm.
Oh, this is not useful for them. So I appreciate this.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome. And so, what could I have done differently?
Differently, honestly, as I said, that the course was well organized and helpful for us. But if I had to suggest something, maybe a few more on one-on-one pronunciation of feedback,
Mhm.
especially for me.
Mm.
um, is given some techniques or more. I think that will be more beneficial for us. And I to be honest, in this course, I think it's not for this kind of things, right? It's IELTS. But
Mhm.
as you show a good commitment with us, that will be helpful for me.
Mhm. Yeah. So what I do, Fernando, is what I do is I listen to individuals' issues or problem with grammar or pronunciation or vocabulary choice. And what I do is I make one lesson for everybody.
Mhm. You know
Yeah,
what?
that's what I do.
Also, maybe can works, but I don't know if the other student can be agree with me. But
Mm,
for example, incorporating a few more listening exercise of listening with unfamiliar accent maybe
mhm,
help a student like us to prepare more for the real life,
mhm.
especially here in Canada, right? You have many accents from Asia, Africans people, Hispanic people,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
everywhere.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
British accent is different to American,
Yeah.
different to Canadian.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
that's one thing that I did not do a lot because teaching online, the listening component is not easy
yeah.
because because when you do a listening exercise and the listening exercise is borrowed from a website, sometimes the website does not allow you to post it.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, you know
hmm.
what I mean? That's why
Yeah,
it's a
sure.
struggle, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so that's why if you noticed in our class, I did my own recording of the listening exercise. You know, remember this is this
oh,
speech that I did,
yeah,
and
yeah,
also when I spoke about the fish and the driving thing, you know, like
yeah,
cars of the future, that they were my voice recording.
yeah.
Okay, Fernando, what are your goals for the next term and beyond?
Um, I would like to be in my position more punctual. Don't be missing. Unfortunately, for this course, I enjoyed a lot, but I had to move. Was surprising for us because the last landlord asked for the house without previous notice. So I have to find a new house for my family, and I have to work during the week. Right, it was hard for me find a new unit and then move all of the things. But I would like to be more punctual in this and don't be missing, and maybe try to listen and review all your posts in Facebook
And
or
YouTube.
YouTube. That
Yeah.
help.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Good luck to you, Fernando.
Thank you.
I hope to see you again in September, but there is no guarantee who's gonna be your teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
No, there's no guarantee who's gonna be the teacher for September, like this coming September, right?
Yeah.
Because the the school, they assign positions to the teachers
Oh,
according to seniority and also according to the choices of the teachers.
oh, I believe most of us believe you will continue as our teachers.
Well, hopefully, because hopefully, but if I can't, then you will have another teacher who is equally effective.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm just trying to be professional.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you.
yeah, yes, Fernando, please leave a little bit for 5 minutes because I have more risks coming, and then
Okay.
after 5 minutes, the students will be coming one by one. So
Okay.
please, when you return after 5 minutes, I will let you in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, when I
Sure.
let you in the beginning, just turn off your camera. And then when
Okay.
I ask everybody to open their camera, then that's the time you will open your camera.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure. Thank
Okay.
you, Andrew.